Welcome to Forerunners Pilates with AB. I have the perfect routine for you if you're not feeling super enthusiastic or motivated to go for your run. It is the pre-run lazy strength and mobility routine mushed in together. So all you need to do is get yourself a mat. We're going to get a little bit of activation going, a little bit of warmth into the muscles. It's going to leave you feeling fresh but ready for your run. So we'll start this one, of course, being nice and relaxed and lazy on our backs. So you want to get your heels hip width apart, your shoulders relaxed. And we're going to start with a bit of glute activation and hamstring work. So hands by your sides. From here, hover off your left heel just a centimetre. Start to drive your right heel down, lift your left knee all the way up, and then gently lower your hips as you gently land the left heel. So you're just here driving one knee and extending the hip on the other side. So just a nice little pelvic stability activation exercise, a little bit of knee drive, a little bit of glute, and you're nice and comfy here just on your back. So as you're doing it, you wanna see if you can keep your shoulders down, ribs drawn in, lower core engaged. And we've got 4 more here before we just add a little bit of a hip opener at the top. You can even be doing this one watching TV, having some snacks, drinking your coffee, whatever gets you out the door. You've got last 2. And hold your last one, left knee at 90 degrees, heel flexed, tiny little knee open to the left, and close. You've got 4 to go. So just a little knee open to the left, and close. Last 3, right side working pretty hard. Last 2, and then just finishing off your very last one, slowly lowering your hips, your heel all the way back down. And then from here, just a little bit of core work. Fire up the midsection, fingertips just come behind your ears, knees to 90 degrees. Tuck your chin to your chest, a little bit of an isometric hold here for your upper core. Start to drive your right heel nice and strong. And then switch left heel nice and long. So it's a drive and hold. So the goal here is just get a bit of blood flow. Quads, hip flexors for your knee drive, lower core, shoulders lifted. Pull your elbows back wide, open up through your chest. And then we'll just start to add a little bit of a twist. So from here, left elbow, right knee across. Right elbow, left knee. So still dorsiflexing at the ankle, driving the knees. They're getting the upper core, lower core, and through the obliques. You've got last 12. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're back to your nice comfy position here. Grab a sip of your coffee if you need, hands by your sides, and that left heel goes heavy. Right heel hovers just a centimetre off the mat, and we go through it again. Lift your hips, drive your right knee, slowly lower your hips, lower your right heel. So this time, shoulders relaxed, palms heavy, just getting a little bit of right knee drive. The same time we're charging up through that left side leg, hamstring, glute. You want to keep your hips really level. And see if you can get your breathing going as well. Exhaling at the top, inhaling at the bottom. And if you can, just making sure that your pelvis stays nice and level. So I've got a few more here before we go for that little hold with a little knee opener at the top. The goal is to try and get every muscle group here addressed without too much effort, both in strength and mobility. You've got last 2. All right, last one here, hold 1 right to the very top. 5 little openers. Right knee will open and close. 4 to go. Right knee will open and close. Last 3. 2. Keeping your hips really still for your final 1. And you're done. The heels come down, hips gently lower. Just go for a little flush of your knees side to side. Pelvis should be feeling a little bit more primed, ready to go. We are coming across onto our left side elbow just to get a little bit of hip range. So just a little bit of circular movement here. You can do this one with your hips down or hovered to make it a little bit more challenging. Right hand to your hip, knees are glued together, pushing up into your side hover plank position. hover off your right side knee, flexing at your right side heel. We're gonna start to draw circles with that bent knee. Pelvis is locked in place. Backward circles here to start off with. And the good thing about this one is you're getting a little bit of shoulder, oblique, glute, all at the same time, lateral side. But you're still technically lying on your mat. If you want to do this with your hip down heavy, you're very welcome to. That is definitely the easier option. Still gets the benefits. You've got 3 more circles, we'll reverse. 2. Finishing your last big wide circle, 1. And then from here we circle opposite direction. So you want to still keep the knee bent, heel flexed, hips steady, shoulders strong, chest lifted. And just taking it nice and easy. If this feels too much, keep your hips down, keep it nice and low key. And the most important aspect is you're getting some muscle activation before you go for your run. You've got last 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go for 1 more circle all the way around. 1, and done. Just lowering all the way down, flipping straight across. Just gonna warm up through the hip flexors, but take it pretty mellow. So coming to 4-point is the easiest way to set it up. And then from here, your right heel will come all the way towards your right hand. Place your palms down, extend that left side leg, tuck your toes under. And then from here, just come into a little reach and twist. So you're opening up through the shoulders, opening up through the hips. Bring your palm all the way back down. From here, hover off your back knee. Straighten your knee, that'll deepen the stretch into your hips, open up the pelvis, lower your knee. Reach and twist. So we've got 3 each side here. Just opening up through the chest, helps to open up through the lungs. And let's go for 1 more. Straighten and lower, reach. And this is your final, straighten and hold your legs straight. From here, step your other foot all the way back. We are in a plank, but we're gonna take it easy. Just pedal through the feet. So drop 1 knee, tap 1 heel, and switch. So just getting a bit of range of the feet, the ankles, the calves, keeping your chest up, eyes forward, shoulders nice and strong. Just pedaling it out, just limbering up the plantar fascia, the Achilles, that posterior chain for the next 10. And just see if you can get your heel pushing back a little further as your ankles open. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down into 4-point. Roll off your shoulders and your wrists and just step your left foot all the way to the side of your left side hand. Tuck your toes under at the back. Your palms are nice and flat. And then from here, go into that reach and twist towards the right. Your palm comes all the way back down, tuck your toes, hovering off your back knee, and gently lower. So alternating here between a thoracic rotation, hip opener, and you get that little bit of hip external rotation in your bent knee as well. So start to push your knee out a little bit towards the left. This is your final one here. And you will place your knee all the way down after your final one. No more planks. Just widen your knees, tailbone back to your heel, stretch your hands forwards, have a little shimmy side to side. And then your hands will come all the way back towards your knees. Roll out through your shoulders. We're coming straight over to your other side. So you're set up here on your forearm. Remember, you can always keep your hips heavy and flat. Otherwise, we're gonna push up into your hover, hand to your hip, pushing your pelvis forwards. And then from here, just a gentle hover off your knee, backward circle. So if the goal is this one is range through one side, but strength through the other, which is really quite perfect for running because you've always got one leg in the swing phase, you've always got one leg in the stance phase. So it is quite run specific, but you are technically lying on your mat. Hopefully not working too hard, just priming all the muscles so you can get out the door and enjoy your session. See if you can push your ribs up a little higher, lift your pelvis up so you've got your shoulders and your hips in a line, and we are going to reverse direction in 7. See if you can keep your hips completely locked in place. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go the other way. So taking it nice and steady, heel flexed, knee bent, just gently circling that knee, opposite direction, about the size of a basketball. tracing that circumference nice and steady, but your pelvis stays completely locked in place for your last 10. You're just gonna flush out through these hips and you are ready to lace up and get on your way in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down, coming straight onto your sit bones with your heels nice and wide. Palms behind you, and then just go for a nice wide sway of your knees, side to side. So we've done some activation through your glutes, your hips, your core, your shoulders, your calves, your feet. You should be feeling looser, warmer, bit stronger, ready for your session. Hopefully that wasn't too strenuous, you enjoyed it, and let me know how you go. I hope you enjoyed your session of Pilates with AB. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow the link below for more exercise snacks, mobility tips, and runner special sequences. Enjoy.